Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this Football Manager Save with Manchester United. So like I said in the previous episode, I was going to play the whole of September and that's exactly what I've done. To support this channel, please remember to leave a like, subscribe and drop a comment by the end of the video. So we're going to start off with the game against West Ham away from home in the league. As you can see, we ended up winning that game 1-0 through a goal with Jadon Sancho. Bruno did miss a penalty in that game. And unfortunately, Sancho did take a knock as well. So he's going to be out for some time. With Roma, we did hand them a 6-1 defeat. We humiliated Jose Mourinho and his new squad of players. As you can see, Guri got on the score sheet. We got a brace from Bruno. We got a goal from Varane. McTominay scored as well. And Rashford, he also put in a shift. So we ended up beating Newcastle 4-1 away from home as well at St. James's Park. We did get a hat-trick from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, which is always nice to see your number 9 score goals. And then we got a penalty from Bruno Fernandes. Newcastle did get a goal though in the 32nd minute and he had a player sent off. So with Preston, I didn't field the strongest side, but I fielded a side that was good enough to get the win over the line, and that's exactly what we did. With a 3-0 win at home, we got a goal from Rashford in the 6th minute. 28th minute, Benjamin Sesko scored, and then Eduardo Gomez on his debut ended up getting a goal as well. He gave us a 7.6 average performance, and then we had an 8.4 from Elliot Webber, who came in and put in a good shift as well. So with Brentford, after all that winning, we went into that game with a lot of confidence at home as well. Elliot Webber got his first ever goal for Manchester United, his first ever first team goal in the 67th minute. Luke Shaw ended up scoring a free kick, and then Amina Guerreri ended up getting a goal in the 79th minute through a penalty. So in terms of the dynamics, everything's looking good at the moment, no issues. We do have 2 players that are unhappy, but they haven't really voiced their opinion just yet. Let's take a look at the social groups. Okay, so with the social grouping, we got rid of Group B. So now there's just a core social group and a secondary social group, and we have others because of Pedro. But yeah, like I said before, it's just going to keep changing. It's going to go up and down. 1 minute Rashford's in the core group, next minute he's in secondary. I'm surprised Varane's made it up there. I think now that his status in the side is a bit more solidified because of his influence, he's actually found himself a little group here. It seems to be like the Spanish speaking players or the Portuguese speaking players. I'm not too sure what the Vine's doing there. He's most likely going to end up in this group as well. The British connection, that's what it is. As you can see here, the person that's injured the most is Ethan Laird. Then we have Shola Shatire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Marcus Rashford. Yeah, the list does go on. It's quite annoying. So what I'm probably gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to address their training schedules, how intense their training is, because I think some of these players they mainly get knocks in training. So yeah, if I adjust this and I just make sure that these guys aren't overdoing it in training, just so we can get the most out of them during the course of a season, I'll probably just do this, because I do have everyone set to automatic, and because everyone's set to automatic, I feel like yeah, they just automatically put people that cannot handle training on what everyone else is doing. So if we have normal and you are in excellent condition, you're going to be forced to do normal intensity training. But I think yeah, I'm going to start off just by doing this, and then I'll edit them manually. Okay, so we have the next game against Borussia Dortmund. I am going to be fielding the regular side. Marcus Rashford, he's not going to be in the starting 11, but he is on the bench and he probably will come on eventually. Guerreri's in decent form, so I do have a bit of trust in him. I started deploying him as an inside forward because that's his preferred position. When I signed him, I assumed he liked being an inverted winger, and yeah, my assumptions were completely wrong. He prefers to be an inside forward, and ever since I moved him there, we have been getting the most out of him. It's like the Renato Sanchez situation. When I realized he prefers to play on the left, we started getting better results in terms of his performances. Okay, so yeah, the ball's getting played out of the back by the keeper, who hoops it out the field. Luke Shaw has the ball now. Guerreri, there's a long ball out the field on the right hand side into Amad Diallo, who runs into the penalty area, gives a little pass into Calvert-Lewin, and we've now taken the lead. It's 1-0 and we're away from home. It's a good start to the Champions League campaign so far. There's Ndoye. Oh, nice ball back into the box. Luke Shaw into Calvert-Lewin again. Another squandered chance, but he did well to win in that aerial duel. Okay, so yeah, Dortmund are playing it out from the back again. Short passes, and we have a long pass up to win. This cut out by Varane. A nice ball's played forward by Bellingham into Guerreri. Cuts it back. There it is, Calvert-Lewin with the second goal. That cutback is really undefeated at the moment. We do that quite a lot. Run to the byline, cut it back. Okay, so Luke Shaw has a throw and he throws it into Guerreri. There's Bellingham. Fernandes, nice slipping pass into Amad Diallo, and we make it 3-0. We are running away with this match, and I'm really happy. Okay, so the second half is underway. We are 3-0 up, and I've got everything on only commentary at the moment. Just to speed this up, it looks like we're going to run away with the game, and yeah, we are creating a lot of opportunities. Okay, so we have another goal. I think it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin before he's been subbed. I feel like he's got his hat-trick. So here's Guerreri. He's giving the ball to Calvert-Lewin, and again, an easy tap-in. So that's another hat-trick for Calvert-Lewin. He's a really clinical number 9 at the moment. Okay, so goal number 5, Luke Shaw again with a free kick. He smashed it round the wall, and he beats Coble to make it 5-0. Okay, so we have a consolation for Dortmund. What the actual hell? How does that make any sense? Okay, so 6-1. There's a lot of goals in this game. Bellingham plays it through into Sesko. Sesko just rolls it into the bottom right corner. So it looks like we're about to win another game 6-1. Because Roma haven't played their game yet, this is how the table looks after that 6-1 win against Dortmund. So yeah, we have 6 points with goal difference as 10. -5 for Dortmund with 1 point, and they're second place. And then Valencia are third with 1 point, and they've only played 1 game. So as it stands, I'm 6 points clear on Roma and 5 points clear on these 2 teams. It seems like it's going to be a narrow group stage where I'm going to run away with it. Let's not jinx ourselves. We have started off perfectly. We just need to consistently continue to do what we're currently doing. I feel like having the same starting 11 back-to-back allows players to be a bit more familiar with each other. So yeah, I'm going to keep everything as it is. Despite Bruno not being 100% fit, we're going to go into this game using these guys. They're going to go off to international break sooner or later. And yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'd rather go into the international break on the back of a win using the same players than rotating and then just completely messing things up. Okay, so we finally got a goal. It's taken us 36 minutes. I think it was Calvert-Lewin. Let's just take a look at this replay. A nice ball over the top by Guerreri. Calvert-Lewin runs through on goal with the ball, takes 1 touch and slots it into the bottom left corner, beating Luis Jr. in the goal. Okay, so it's half time and we're 1-0 up. Already we're getting some praise from the analysts in terms of Varane. He's been dominant in the air. And we do have a 2.18 XG. So we are creating a lot of chances. We just need to take them a bit better because we're only winning 1-0. And we've only had 5 shots on target. In terms of possession, we are in control a bit. We could do much better. But when we play Leeds, we already know what kind of game it's going to be. It's going to be scrappy. People are going to be flying into tackles. And I don't think there's going to be like a sense of direction in the tactics. I feel like the tactics go out of the window once the game kicks off. Okay, so we have another goal to report on. Luke Shaw puts a ball into the box. And yeah, we do get a header. I think it's from Bruno Fernandes. Okay, so we end up coming out of that game with a 2-0 victory and the 3 points. And like I said, it has had a positive effect on the table. We do have 21 points and we're going into this international break with a positive result. Okay, so yeah, we have the big game against Liverpool, last season's title rivals. We are going to be coming up against Klopp again. And yeah, there's a few changes in the starting 11. So yeah, we're going to talk about Marcus Rashford coming back into the side. He's going to be deployed as an inverted winger. In terms of the bench, there's not really much to note. But Ethan Laird is back from his injury. We're still waiting on Jadon Sancho to be fully cleared. He can be involved in the matchday squad, but I don't want to risk it because yeah, he is just coming back from an injury. So yeah, as you can see, Liverpool are fielding a really strong side. I don't know who Fiat is, but they got Trent in the middle. He's playing centre mid. As you can see, we've got a really strong side, a well put together squad. Okay, so we have the first highlight. Luke Shaw throws it into Van der Beek. Here's Bellingham. Jude Bellingham coming forward, takes a shot. It's just gone over the bar. Okay, so Liverpool have the ball just in my half. As Fiat comes forward, Fabinho into Inacio, Arnold, Adiemi, Luis Diaz through on goal. It's wide on the post. Surprised, I thought that was going to be 1-0 if I'm honest with you. Okay, so it's already half time. There wasn't many key highlights, but yeah, I'm just going to tell you what the backroom staff are telling me. So we're giving up too many chances in terms of the defensive set pieces. We should focus on this in future match preparation. Also, we're doing okay with XG. It's quite similar to our opponents. So yeah, we haven't created a lot of chances either side. I feel like I can jumpstart something in the second half and get it through to the players' heads that the title race is based on this game, because of last season we were going neck and neck. Any result against Liverpool is going to be crucial going forward. Not to count out Chelsea or Man City, but it's just what I know now because we've had 2 title races with Liverpool. Okay, so here's Varane. Plays the ball to the right hand side. Rashford's been deployed there. Marcus Rashford puts a ball in. Dangerous ball, and Guerri's on the far post. Fantastic play by Guerri. Fantastic substitution. He came on for Diallo. He was having a terrible game, and he's gone and done that. I'm telling you, Guerri as an inside forward is a problem on the left-hand side. Okay, so Liverpool have the ball on the left-hand side. Miranda throws it into Gomez. It's Fiat into Fabinho. Chamberlain switches playing to Miranda. They're on the left-hand side. Wan-Bissaka's holding them up. He puts the ball in. Guerri gets it cleared, but not as far as Timber. Nice ball played onto the far post. And Alexander-Arnold has equalised for Liverpool. Yeah, to be honest, they have been in charge of this game. I'm surprised we ended up scoring the first goal. But eventually that was going to happen. Really poor marking. Wan-Bissaka could have done better to get back in position to mark Alexander-Arnold. I don't know what Varane was doing. And again, another player to pick out. Henderson should be protecting that near post a bit better. Okay, so we ended up getting a 1-1 draw against Liverpool. I mean, I'll take that. We did have a lot of poor players on the field. We did not turn up the way we normally do. Fernandes got 6.4. Diallo a 5.9. I don't know what's got into him so far this season. 6.5 from Calvert-Lewin. He barely had any service, so I don't entirely blame him. We've got 6.6 from the 2 midfielders, Gomez and Bellingham. Yeah, and a 6.4 from Van der Beek. So I would count 4 players on one hand to complain about their performances. So I'm going to pay them a little visit and let them know that this is not acceptable. Okay, so that draw against Liverpool has had a negative effect on the table for us. As you can see, we are now level on points with Arsenal, who ended up winning their game against Wolves. So yeah, we're equal on points, we're level. However, goal difference is what separates us. We do have Arsenal after the Valencia game, so now we have to turn our attentions onto that as well. So I feel like the title race is wide open at the moment. I shouldn't just set my sights on Liverpool only, because yeah, as we already know, Arsenal are a good side. Chelsea, they have recruited quite well this season, and yeah, I think that's probably the only threats. It is a 4-horse race at the moment. Okay, so we do have another game, and it's going to be against Valencia at home. This is the 3rd game of the group stage. I am going to click instant result just so we can get to the Arsenal game a bit quicker, but I do expect my players to put in a solid performance against the Spanish side. Okay, so we ran out 4-0 winners, getting a goal from Bruno in the 11th minute. We have a goal from Calvert-Lewin in the 29th. Diallo's on the score sheet in the 40th minute, and Guerri has scored in the 87th minute as well. So yeah, big performance, a good result. I want to see what the table looks like for us. So as it stands, we are running away with it. Like I said, if we continue this way, we're probably going to qualify by the next game. We do need Dortmund and Roma to play, just so we can see how that's going to pan out. And yeah, if we do end up winning the next game, we're most likely in the knockout round. Okay guys, so another big game, Manchester United versus Arsenal. We are at home. It's first versus second. We are level on points, so this is a really crucial game. Coming into this game, I do have some doubts. This is probably the first time in a while that I've been really unsure what to do. Because Sanchez, he does need some game time. His match sharpness is really low, but this isn't really the game to be experimenting and giving people some game time. So in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, should I just risk having Bruno Fernandes play this one last game and then he can have a rest? Okay, so I've taken some time to think about what to do. So I'm gonna continue with the regular starting 11. Obviously Varane, he can possibly have a rest. I can bring in Twanzebe. That's the only change that will be made in terms of the starting 11. So yeah, okay. So we have Wan-Bissaka on the ball into Bruno Fernandes. He switches playing to Rashford, who nods it down into Calvert-Lewin. He takes a shot, and Ramsdale pulls off a fantastic save. We are playing really good football. We are the positive side at the moment. We just need to take our chances. We should be 2-3-0 up by now, if I'm honest with you. Okay, so it's half time and we've been really wasteful on the ball. I'm just going to ask them to play a bit more direct and ask for them to be clinical, because yeah, this is just getting ridiculous now. We've created a lot of chances, well, compared to them, and we've not really done anything with that. So yeah, I'm going to berate the attacker, which is Calvert-Lewin. He should be doing better up front. Okay, so we have a highlight now. The ball's rolled out into Twanzebe. There's Pau Torres, Bellingham, Luke Shaw. I just don't want us to get caught in possession. So Henderson plays up the field into Rashford. A nice ball over the top into Calvert-Lewin, who's through on goal. And there we go. Goal number 1 for United in the 56th minute. Really impressive play from the back. Henderson, he actually did what De Gea does, except it's worked out. He ended up booting the ball up to Rashford, which helped create this opportunity for him to play a ball into Calvert-Lewin. So yeah, kudos to him. He's doing really well as our number 1 so far. We have a free kick as Marcus Rashford standing over it. Takes a free kick. He hits the bar. That was a nice hit from him. The curled inwards. Okay, so there we go. We do have the full-time whistle. United have ended up winning 1-0 against Arsenal. So yeah, after that win, this is how the table looks. We have 25 points. We are now 3 points clear of Arsenal. And at the moment, we remain 5 points clear of Liverpool because they haven't played their game. Man of the match was Marcus Rashford. He did really well. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way the match has turned out. Even though we did waste a lot of chances, the 3 points is what matters at this point. Okay, so this is how the table looks overall now. Liverpool ended up winning their game, so now we're 2 points clear of them and 3 points clear of Arsenal. Liverpool are second place with 23 points. I think I already mentioned that. Arsenal are level on points with Chelsea. They have 22 points. However, Arsenal are third because of goal difference, and Chelsea are fourth. Everton are in the top 5. They have 17 points. We also have Southampton with 16 points at 6th place. They're also level on points of Leicester City, who are 7th as well. Tottenham are just outside of the ECL spots. They are 8th place with 13 points. And it looks like City are slowly trying to climb back up the table. They are 10th place with 11 points. They are level with Wolves and Bournemouth as well. At the moment, the bottom 3 consists of Fulham, Brentford and Sheffield United. So Fulham have 5 points on the table, Brentford have 4 points, and Sheffield United have 4 points as well. So yeah, the table is slowly starting to shape itself. In terms of the top goal scorers, Haaland's well up there. He's got 13 goals, Adeyemi 12, Calvert-Lewin just behind those guys with 9. So yeah, the overpowered player is. Seems like he's going to be dominating the league. He always does this every save since he's actually become a big player. He's always dominated the Premier League once he's moved there. Sold out or drag it out too long. We probably won't be seeing each other again until I would say maybe December. Maybe mid-December, I would say. So I'll probably play Dortmund again. I've got Everton, Southampton in between. Then I have Tottenham and Chelsea as we're going off into the New Year's. So I'll probably play a lot of games in between then. Fill you guys in. We have a lot more to talk about by the time I get back to uploading. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and drop some comments below. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I release a video or when I'm premiering one. Also, leave some comments about suggestions of future players to look at, players to scout as well. Let me know what you think of my tactics. Do you have any other ideas of ways I can tweak it? And who do you guys prefer in the starting 11? Like, let me know in your comment section, player for player, who is in your starting 11 from my squad. So I'm just gonna leave this here. So if you do end up wanting to pause this video just so you can take a look at what I have and what I possess, if you have different ideas, let me know so I can implement them. The series so far isn't as interactive as I could make it. So yeah, I've just been making signings and doing deals on my own. But yeah, if you guys do have ideas to chime in, I know by the time I already released the video, I probably already made a decision. But any ideas, I'll try to follow up on it. So yeah, don't be shy, drop some comments below. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.